Family, hey divine beings, hola guapa, ask that you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so. So let's see what's going on in your energy today. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. You already know, pick and switch it, you know who it could be. He, she, he. Whatever relationship dynamic. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed. Thank you for being here. Welcome, new subscribers, welcome to the family. You already know, welcome back to my 81s, to my day ones. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to be part of the family, so you could just hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. Also, hitting that like, subscribe, share helps me get more downloads for you and your situation. So let's see, I've committed to someone else because they didn't challenge me. So you got somebody that likes to stay inside their same energy. They don't like to change and shit like that. They like to be in, you know, they just want someone that just go along to get along type of energy. Let's see. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. So somebody is feeling really bad about letting you down. You know, they made some bad decisions in life, but they feel like this one was the worst. Behavior issues, hostile and antisocial. So now this person is acting out. Okay, this person is being hostile. They don't really want to fuck with nobody. They don't really want to be around people and shit like that. Yeah, all because of this decision that they made. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. So this is somebody who fears rejection. You were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. So this is definitely somebody that you could have been dealing with. You stopped dealing with them, okay? This person made some bad decisions in the past. They are like really hostile, angry right now because of those decisions that they made. They don't really want to fuck with people too tough, you know what I'm saying? And they want to reach out to you, but they feel like if they reach out to you that you're going to reject them. So they don't really want to say nothing, but they do feel like you're home, you know, that you're very loving. But right now, because they, you know, have made these decisions, they're feeling like, you know, that you're going to reject them, that you're not going to want to deal with them no more because of those decisions. Okay. So let's see what else is going on within this energy. So let's see, what was the bad decision that this person made? I'm gonna use, let's choose this. Let's use this deck. Whatever they did is recorded, okay? Excuse me. Yeah, they want to apologize, but they might not be sincere with their apology. You know, this is why they feel like you're probably going to reject them because they know they're not being sincere. So let's see. Yeah, this person was trying to fulfill some type of fantasy. They made a bad decision with that. Trying to fulfill that fantasy. Tell me more about that energy. Please excuse the background noise. You already know. At work, game over. So whatever this decision that they made, it definitely created an ending between you two. Okay, yeah, look, kick to the curb. Can't make it up. Definitely created an ending. Okay, tell me what's this decision? Emotional intelligence. So I'm getting that this person made a bad decision trying to play on your emotions. Yeah, look, with the fake apology being there, you know, maybe this person was trying to act like they apologized for all the things that they was doing, but every time they apologized, it was fake, it was lying, and then they did something else again because they thought that they could play on your emotions. Wow. You know more? Something they did was definitely reckless with the cautious being here. It's like they was warned, okay, with the outdated energy discarded. They was warned to not do something with someone is what I'm getting. Okay, somebody that it could have definitely been somebody from their past, somebody that was old news, somebody that, you know, their situation already expired and they made a decision to do something with this person is what I'm getting when they was cautioned against it. And then as they continued to do certain things with this person, they came and they apologized to you, not really being real about their apology, and thought that they was going to be able to play on your emotions. Yeah, they want to call you for sure. Every day the same shit? But anyway, yeah, so, and that prompted this thing to end between you and them, and they feel like that was the worst decision that they could have made, to try to play on your intelligence and not listen when they was already warned against, you know, dealing with somebody that the situation had already expired. That was old news. So definitely getting that they went and dealt with somebody from their past. So now this person has some type of, you know, behavior issues. They're very hostile. What's that energy? Yeah, this is why. Because they running away, or you ran away from the situation and now they feel a kind of way. Yeah, you got envious. Because, you know, this person, somebody that they started dealing with from their past, wanted them to run from you just because they was envious of the situation between you and them. You know, sometimes when people see two people together and they like really work, they really match, you have other people that hate on that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want it and not realizing that they're not going to get the same thing that you're going to get because you guys are not the same people, you know? So let's see what else about this behavior issues. Yeah, look, investigation. So with this person, you know, being inside this hostile energy, this person is definitely watching you, okay, falling apart, okay? This person is falling apart because things for you are falling into place, is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's that behavior issues, being hostile, antisocial, because, you know, things is falling apart, you know what I mean? Watching you. Wow. Check yourself. So this person is really having to look at themselves. Look at all their toxic behaviors and shit like that. Yeah. This is why they falling apart. This is why they being hostile right now. Because everything that they do is being seen. So even with them wanting to, you know, come to you and apologize to you, you know, reach out to you, it's like you're on it, you know what I'm saying? Like you could see whatever it is very clearly, and you definitely could see all of the toxic behaviors, the toxic issues that this person has. Okay, so this person is really having to check themselves when it comes to that energy. Let's see, so I love you, but so they feel like they want to reach out to you, but they're scared. Look, because they don't want to hear you reject them. They don't want that rejection. They ain't ready for that. Tantric sex. This person is definitely missing, you know, that deep, intimate, sexual energy that you give. And they don't want to hear the fact of them not being able to have that anymore. Tell me more. Everybody afraid to reach out with this rejection. Private relationship. So this person could have kept you guys' relationship very private, all right? Because they wanted to deal with, you know, someone from their past. So they didn't tell the past about you. They kept that information private. This is why they feeling like, you know, you're going to reject them because they know that they wasn't honest about you. You know, they didn't say what was going on when it was happening. And look, this person's been doing drugs. Okay, so this person could be on some heavy fucking drugs. Yeah, sex shop. I'm also getting that somebody is needing drugs to even have sex. Okay, because the fact of they always thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it hard for them to deal with whoever they fucking with. You know, have sex with whoever they dealing with. This person could be doing all kinds of drugs, pills, coke. Okay, I can't even, it's just doing a lot of drugs because of the rejection energy, the anxiety that they feeling from that. This is why they don't really want to be around people really too much like that. And then even with them trying to have sex, it's like it's hard for them to even have sex with somebody else because they always thinking about you, thinking about, being able to be back with you, and if they could, that you're gonna reject them, you know? Yeah, so as far as sex, they're having a hard time actually, getting up or getting wet or whatever the hell, however you want to say it. You know what I mean? So let's get some closeout messages for this energy. Get some closeout messages, Spirit, please, and thank you. You got healing heart. Twin flame. And lightning. So the twin flame was falling in reverse, and you got sunglasses, right? Because this is somebody's definitely focused on you. But with this energy, I'm getting that you've healed your heart. You're free from toxic relationships or any type of addictions for that matter. I'm getting that you was dealing with someone that was a false twin. Okay, this was not your person. Was not somebody that you would be able to go to the next level with. It was not balanced with you in this situation. There's some type of sudden change that's happening, some type of shocking news that's going to be revealed to you, some type of surprise. But I'm also getting that you're going to have some type of epiphany about this person, especially when it comes to this person watching you, stalking you. Or you're going to be finding out that this person is watching you and stalking you. Somebody that was a false fucking flame that you've healed your heart from. Spirit wants you to know. So, that was the read, Divine Beings. I hope that this helped. I ask that you like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I see you in the next one. Love ya.